going to experience is going to be something probably you're not used to, because it's going to offer you very quick results. These are basically 5 steps that I've applied in my life without the charts, but just integrated into my life, that have helped me to break through a lot of things that I've dealt with. I attempted to commit suicide 3 times in my life, okay, because I felt there was no hope for me. I felt that I wasn't good enough to accomplish anything in my life. And people were not shy to tell that to my mom. Okay, belief is the root of what we deal with, whether it's good or whether it's bad. If we believe anything negative, then what's going to happen is that negative belief is going to cause us to act negative. A lot of us are stuck in that cycle. And what happens is, when we continue to have these negative beliefs, it continues to go and go and go. So we keep spiraling down and down and down. And we're wondering, what is going on? You know, why can nothing good come out of my life? Why is it that, you know, something goes bad, everything goes bad? Here's the reason. The good news, okay, let's bring up hope. Sunshine, okay? The good news is that you can change that pretty quickly. Once you can figure out what you're thinking, what your belief system is that's causing this to happen, you can reverse that and make it a positive. What is one thing that you've been wanting to do for the longest time? Okay, think before your mission. Something you've been wanting to do for a long time, it's been nagging at you, and for some reason, you haven't gone for it. What's the reason you haven't done that already?
Because I have enough time and money.
Not enough time and money. Okay, can you write that down? I haven't gone skydiving because I don't have enough time or money. Or haven't had enough time.
Negative?
That's right.
Okay.
What he just told me is called a limiting belief. What happens is we place these barriers in our minds, and as soon as you hear the words, you know, I want to do this, but, okay? When you hear the word but, that's when you get ready to hear a limiting belief. I'll read that to us out loud.
I haven't skydiving because I didn't have enough time and money.
And how does that make you feel?
Not feel good.
Not good. Okay? So negative emotion is caused by a limiting belief or a negative belief. I want to show you guys something here that will impact your life. Okay? It's going to change everything about how you live your life if you apply it. Right? This is easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. So remember, most of the time, the reason why we're not pursuing all of our goals and our dreams is because it's not because it's impossible or we can't do it. It's because we're not willing to put in the work to get it. Everything that you want to pursue in life is possible. For over 100 years ago, when the Wright brothers said, you know, we're going to make this thing, and it's going to allow humans to fly in the air, people thought he was crazy. He was a lunatic. Right? These guys were crazy. And today we take that for granted.
I am going skydiving because I have enough time and money.
And how does that make you feel?
Go there.
Yeah? Okay. Here's the thing. Even if you feel it's impossible, that belief will always serve you better than the other one. That new belief, the positive one, will always set you free from that limiting belief. And if you can focus enough, if you can read that to yourself out loud, very important, every single day, there will come a day that you will accomplish that goal because your subconscious mind will actually create those possibilities. It'll allow you to see more clearly. When you have limiting beliefs, you've just put yourself in a cage where you're locked in. So there's a limit put on you in terms of opportunities that you see and that you can actually register into your mind. When you're focusing on, I'm going to get myself a BMW, for example, all of a sudden there's BMWs all over the place, right? Have you guys ever experienced that? You know?
Yeah.
So you're thinking of something and you've never seen this, you know, it's like very rare I see a BMW. Now that I'm focusing on it, they're all over the place. It's not because they weren't there before, it's because you weren't open enough to receive. But what I'm saying is that if you're focusing on the negative, what tends to happen is that you're going to attract more negative into your life. And if you're focusing on some positives, then you'll attract more of that into your life. And that is proven. Okay? You reap what you sow. And that doesn't only work in terms of action, it works in terms of thought. Thoughts are things, right? When you have You have to think something before you create it, right? And so thoughts can become reality if you're focusing on the right thing. Notice a common thread here. For everything that I've asked, what is that one thing you wanted to do that you haven't pursued, that's been nagging at you for quite some time? What's the reason you haven't pursued that? And when they give me their answer, every single time I say, how does that make you feel? They say, not good, bad, horrible. Okay? Those feelings come from limiting and negative beliefs. So now, from now on, you have the skill to recognize when you have a negative or limiting belief.
Alright, I won't go to BYU and attain a master's in either finance or business administration and a minor in another area of business. Because I have no money, I have a fear of tests, I have a fear of failure and a fear of waste of time. I have a fear of lack of knowledge and potential, and I have little support. Positive, I am going to BYU Provo, and I have a master's in both finance and business administration. I have more money than I ever needed. I'm loving all my testing and assignments. I smile on the face of failure. My time was well used and is paying dividends. I have one of the highest marks in my majors, and everyone is in support.
Awesome. That is empowering. That's empowering.
That's
Okay.
great.
And you're going to BYU, buddy. That's awesome. Good job. Good job. Elder Diodati,
Yes.
what has tonight's workshop done for you, my friend?
It's changed my outlook on, I guess, how I view my goals. I view them as dreams, and that's about all I view them as. I've always wanted to, I guess, go to a university since I was in grade 10, and I never ever had the courage to follow through. I started, but I ended because I felt why try and then fail, and it'd be all for a waste. I now see that that's just a wall in my life, and I have to break that down.
That's right.
I now have a plan on how to attain my goal, and now I know how I'm going to be able to attain that goal and how I'll be happy in the future, and I'll be all well worth it and beneficial for me.
Awesome. And how does that feel?
Feels great. I'm going to attain my goal, my dream.
Awesome. Congrats. All right, so Maya, what has been your experience here tonight? What kind of impact has the Greatest Steel Workshop had on you tonight?
Well,
That's okay.
basically my whole life I've struggled through all of the, as you said, negative beliefs. My belief system was basically shot. All I thought was, oh, I'm gonna fail at this, I'm gonna fail at that, and nothing's going to go the right way for me because I can't do it. I can't do it. And in just 1 hour, I feel like I can do anything. And I went through psychologists, counselors, other life coaches, many of them. So many as maybe even 10. And for 15 years I sought counseling. Nothing felt that profound to me as this 1 hour with Mr. Luke.
How does that feel?
It feels great.
It feels awesome.
I can
Excellent.
do anything.
Congratulations, Mia. All right, so Elder Lucio,
Yes,
what has tonight done for you, my friend?
tonight was amazing. I think it's just eye-opening because, like, if you can say, I had goals or I didn't know how to set goals and I didn't know how to accomplish. How can I be the person or do the thing I want to be? I know there was some things in my life that I wanted to do for a long time, but I never got really courage to do it. And now to really figure out what was those goals and what was holding me back from that, it really like eye-opening for me to be able to accomplish it.
And so you're gonna do it, right?
I'm gonna do it.
Awesome,
Thanks.
awesome. Congratulations.